Hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton in the Unwound Future, where we just knocked some poor guy over, opening a door. I'm pretty sure it's the guy who is already afraid of us, which I don't think this is gonna help. It's hard to believe, but this fella must have fallen asleep against the door. That just goes to show that every puzzle has an answer, even if the answer is just brute force. Well, think fast, Professor, because that answer is coming right at us and he looks mad. Hey, why'd you kick down my napping door? Not only did it hurt, but you woke me up. Yeah, we're terribly sorry, sir. Please understand, we had no idea you were there. Didn't realize it was you. Look, forget I saw anything. I'm just feeling kind of queasy, so I'm just gonna go head home now. I seem to have driven that poor man off again. I wouldn't fret over it too much, Professor. Besides, we need to keep moving toward the clock shop. We're just about there. I like the shortcut. At least I think it's a shortcut. You got a puzzle? Yep, alright. Nothing, alright. There's a shop. The door was locked earlier and no one would answer it when we knocked. It's because you don't know the secret knock. Watch this. Come on in. Go on, try the door now. It doesn't look like anyone's here. Well, look who's back. What are you doing hiding there? I see you've learned the secret knock, dearie. Actually, it was I who did the knocking. Spring his cog around. There you are, Luke. Cog's in the back room. Oh, are you friends with the owners of the clock shop, Luke? I suppose I neglected to mention that earlier. Yes, Spring and Cog have been helping me. Cog actually explains the situation better than I do, so you should ask him about it. Alright, let's hear what he has to say. You have a puzzle? Cog's tuning up the clock in the back. Oh. Cog's in the back room. He'll fill you in on how all this time traveling began. Sorry for keeping you in the dark. It was never my intention to make you feel tricked. Alright, I'm pretty sure we looked around here at the beginning, but who knows? Who knows? Ah, see? I would have been short a hint coin. Any hint coins in here? Aha! Alright. I'm hoping you're voice acted, because I have a feeling this is going to be long. I thought I heard voices up front. Nice to see you again, Professor, and, Luke, I'm the Professor's apprentice. Yes, Luke, of course. Cog, would you mind talking a bit about the wormhole and how it all started? I think it would help get everyone on the same page. It'd be my pleasure. You there, Luke. The smaller Luke, that is. Yes? Tell me, boy, what does the contraption behind me look like to you? A big old clock. Right you are. By my estimates, this clock is well over 100 years old. The old gal needs a lot of TLC to keep chugging along, so I spend quite a bit of time on maintenance. I was right in the middle of oiling up her gears one day when two family goons busted in. Here we go. This has got to be the place the boss was talking about. For sure, the boss. There's a big clock here, just like you said. It's a real antique. Come over and see. Just what do you two think you're doing, barging into my shop? And get your hands off my clock! Get it, Gramps. You don't get to tell us what to do. Don't you know who you're dealing with? Yeah, a bunch of blockheads who won't leave my shop. If I were you, I'd keep a civil tongue in my head, old man. And out of the way, we've got a schedule to keep. What are you clowns putzing around for? Get to work. If we don't hurry, things won't be ready by the time you know who talked about. Sorry, Boss Strobe, we're trying our best, but Gramps here is making things difficult. Don't be a lunkhead. You know how to deal with difficult. Throw him out in the street. Let me go, you dirtbags. We're just gonna go for a little walk, Gramps. That's okay with you, isn't it? You keep your filthy hands off my clock, you hear me? We're just about on schedule. But we have to wait to turn this thing on until it's the exact time the big guy mentioned. Yes. That's all I heard before those brutes tossed me out of my own shop. It wasn't until later I found out that the thugs wanted from my little clock shop. See, the family funded the construction of a time machine by some scientists. I think the idea was to use it to create some kind of wormhole or warp point. But how did they manage to do that? Beats me, it was all mumbo jumbo. Something about opening up a vortex and the time flow. Anyway, for whatever reason, the plan didn't go exactly as they anticipated. I see. And somehow this hole in time manifested itself in or near this clock of yours. That'd be the case, yes. The clock has been here ticking away for over 100 years. My guess is that something about the clock's age caused the warp point to gravitate to this spot. Yep, the wormhole, or whatever it's called, was pulled here and became part of my clock. Yes, I'm the only one who can keep the old gal running. Which means, like it or not, Spring and I are the only ones who can open and close this wormhole. That's really strange. It's a burden is what it is. Once the family found out about what I could do, they forced me to work the clock for them. After a while, I caught wind of Cog's situation. I'm sure it goes without saying, but Cog isn't a part of the family. In fact, the family's been nothing but a source of trouble for poor Cog. It sure sounds that way. Knowing that, I approached Cog and Spring and explained my idea to them. After getting them on board with my idea, Cog fired up the machine and helped get my message to you. And upon receiving your letter, my curiosity took myself and Luke on a journey that led us here. It's quite the plan you drummed up, Big Luke. Thank you, but it's about to get even more interesting. Oh? Professor, with Cog's help, we can send you and Little Luke back to your own time. You'll be able to ask Inspector Chelmy all the questions you want, but when you're done chatting, you will come back to put a stop to what's going on here, won't you? No, Luke, you of all people should know the answer to that question. I keep my promises, and I intend to solve the problem here. That's what a gentleman would do. Thank you, Professor. That was exactly the answer I was hoping for. Well, I wouldn't dream of leaving things here in this state. You said yourself, Big Luke, the only one here who can stop Professor Layton is Professor Layton himself. Quite right. My apologies. I should never have doubted you. Let me see here. It seems you solved at least 30 puzzles. Yep, you've done enough research to take your investigation back to your own time. Oh, okay. Hopefully you learned something there that will help us fix this terrible situation in our time. Yes, I hope so too. Now, Cog, if you would be so kind as to fire up the clock. Help you understand if I stay here. Don't want to risk distorting the events of the past any more than necessary. I agree completely. Besides, the poor inspector's eyes might very well pop out of his head if I showed up with 2 Lukes. Yeah, but just think how fun it would be to see this reaction. That's what I was hoping for. Pity you can't come, Big Luke. Okay, she's ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. Here we are. Ugh, I feel sick. Are you going to be alright, Luke? You look positively green. I feel sort of seasick. My ears are all stuffy and the ground feels like it's made of marshmallows. Yep, that'd be the time sickness talking. The first jump I made, I felt the same way. Oh, well, Cog. We're going to head off now and see what we can find out. Sounds good. I'll be here waiting for you. Just use this special knock and I'll let you in. Excellent. I was wondering how we'd contact you if we went back to your own time while we were out. Yep, that'd be a pain, alright. Now you two should skedaddle. I'd like to get home in time for dinner. But you wouldn't need to. Alright, whatever. There's no doubt about it, Professor. We're back in our own time. The surroundings here certainly do seem familiar. Whew. You know, all this time travel's really worn me out. Yes, I could do with a rest myself, but we mustn't keep Cog waiting. You're right. So, shall we go find Inspector Chelmy? That will be our second stop. First, I'd like to run by my office at the university. So, we're taking a break. Not quite. I need to do a little prep work for our session with Inspector Chelmy. Preparation, my boy, is the foundation upon which every good investigation is built. Right you are, Professor. Now that we're back in our own time, maybe we can reach the university by bus in a matter of minutes. Let's go, Luke. Is there stuff here I can get? It's quite dark. What about you? Puzzle! And how are you doing, young fella? Hello there, nice to see you again. Again? What's this again business? I just thought I'd give you some advice is all. Alright, shoot. Not many folks know this, but when you solve puzzles, you can earn these. Oh, if you're gonna talk about picker rats, we already know about them. No, is that so? The big deal. It's not all that great a secret anyhow. Okay, well thank you. We should really go now. We've got a lot of work to do. Wait, don't just run off like that. I have a puzzle. Yes, that's right. I have a puzzle for you. Find the clock tower. This puzzle is worth 25 picarats. To find the clock tower in the village below, just follow these directions. Wait, did we already do this? Go straight and take the first left. Take the next right and then the next left, and you will be right in. It will be right in front of you. Which spot A through H is the clock tower located? Go straight and take the first left. Take the next right. And then the next left, and it will be right in front of you. So go straight and take the first left. Take the next right and then take the next. Okay, so it can't be that one. Oh, that's handy. Straight, take the first left. Right, but then you can't turn left. Whoa! Undo. What would even the point of that be? Hold on. For science. Okay. Oh, that's useful, actually. Oh, I see. Okay. Delete all. Okay, there we go. Anyway. Can't go straight there. Go straight, take the first left. Oh my god, I need a new color. Take the next right. And the next left. So if I'm facing that way, it would be there. Alright, that's potential. It'll be right in front of you. Okay. So that would mean I'm gonna circle that. There we go. I like that. Okay, but what if take left, but you can't turn right. Okay. What about, and then you could go left, you could go right, but then you can't go left again. Go straight, take the first left. Right, but then you can't turn left. I feel like since that one got me there, like it couldn't be anything else, right? Because if it works for any other one, then this puzzle just doesn't work at all.
How about this?
Yeah, okay.
Phew, that's a relief.
Clock tower is located in spot H. The direction you're from are from spot A if you're facing spot D. Okay. How was that for puzzle fun? It's in your top 10, yeah? It was okay, I guess. What? Just okay? I get it, you're playing it cool. You don't want to let on that my puzzle rocked your socks off. You might be thinking too hard on this. I'd like to leave now. Again, I'm not sure, like, have hit coins been replenished? Yeah, there's nothing up there but rows of houses. Well, there's one that I didn't get anyway. Can I go inside there? Nope. Okay. One hint coin. Luke checking out the tall buildings. None of the businesses seem to be open. Yep, many of them look like they open in the evening. I feel like we need that. What do you got? Hi there, small fry. What can I do for you? I noticed there's a bus stop up ahead. London still has bus service, doesn't it? Of course. We've got more buses than you can shake a stick at. An odd question to ask. Excellent. Do you hear that, Professor? London's buses still run. Yeah, I heard, Luke. Your exuberance is appreciated, but we don't want to unsettle our friend here. Jeez, I've never seen someone get so jazzed about riding the bus. If you like buses, you're gonna love this little number. Oh. How many people? I was riding a double-decker bus, and the tour guide in the upper level told me that, including myself, there were 25 tourists on the lower level, and 40% as many tourists on the upper level. How many people total were on the bus? Alright, so I gotta figure out. 40% should be... $10. It'd be 35. Wait, did that count the tour guide? Like, am I including the tour guide in? It says... This is how many people total were on the bus. Instead, including myself, there were 25 tourists and 40% as many tourists. How many people in total were in the bus? So it'd actually be oh, wait. Oh! I'm glad they picked the picture that they did. What about the bus driver? The bus driver wouldn't be the tour guide as well, right? You couldn't really do that. So then is it 37? Right. Who else? Okay. Just gonna keep track of it. So 35. Tour guide. Driver. Are there any other tricky ones they want to throw in there? Who else would? It's riding a double-decker bus, and the tour guide on the upper level told me that, including myself, so including the person doing this riddle, there were 25 tourists in the lower level, 40% or 10 in the upper level. So you have 25, 10, 1, and 1. Is there anyone else? Now that I know the trick, I'm like, is there anyone else who would necessarily have to be on the bus? I only caught the bus driver because that guy looks like a bus driver down at the bottom. I'm assuming that's probably why they did that. Is there anyone else that would count? The mechanic on board. Like, is there anyone else, like, commonly associated with, like, a bus tour that it would be looking for? That was the real reason I just sat there and erased all that, was because I just needed to, like, buy time. I feel pretty good about that. If not, I might try 36.
As good as solved.
Yeah, okay.
Phew, that's a relief.
Or 38. 37 people were riding the bus. There were 25 tourists in the lower level. 40% of that is 10 tourists in the upper level. This amounts to 35 tourists. You then add the tour guide and the bus driver. Oh, that was meant to be the tour guide. I thought that was a bus driver. Alright. Kind of worked in my favor anyway. That's a tricky one. I think it's almost trickier once you realize the trick because you're trying to figure out who else would necessarily need to be on that bus. That's crazy. You know, I'm a business aficionado myself. My favorites are the double-deckers around town. I'm not ready to leave yet. I'm looking for hint coins and puzzles. Yeah, let's make our way back to my office. Now, which bus goes to Gressenheller University? No, I'm not ready yet! Stop! Back! Back! Fresh bread, chicken. Oh, that's right. I don't see any hint coins. There we go. What about you? Ooh, puzzle! Well, hello again, Bright Eyes. I trust you found yourself some nice shiny hint coins. Yes, and your expert direction played no small role. Lovely, I'm glad I could be of help. But where's my thank you? Out with it already. Of course, please excuse me for not issuing a proper thanks. We appreciate your assistance. Yes, thank you. We never would have found them without the help of a wise old lady like your— Why did you say old? Now just a moment there, Half-Pint. Who are you calling old? You don't call me Flawless Florence for nothing, you know. I'm as fit and nimble as any teenager. I apologize, Miss Florence. I didn't mean to call you old. You know how sensitive some seniors can get about— Just shut up, Luke. It's a senior. Old. You just don't get it, do you? Looks like I'm going to teach you a lesson the old-fashioned way with a puzzle. Heartfelt heart? In my younger days, I was considered quite the catch. This is a picture of me back then, along with 3 of my handsome suitors. A few moments after this photo was taken, one of these gents confessed his love by presenting me with a heart. Can you guess which one? What? Presented her with a heart. So let's see. One is like a book. Flowers and music. I was like looking at the flowers, like maybe the bouquet was like heart-shaped. Not so much. Ugh. Can you guess which one? By presenting me with a heart. Huh. I don't want to, like, I'm already, like, kind of discounting the flowers, and I don't want to do that because I feel like there could be something there. But I'm like, is there something musical and heart? And I'm a music person. I feel like I should know that. Or, like, be able to come up with something. And I'm also, like, the guy with the book could, like, rip out a page and make an origami heart. Maybe. But B could also, like, rearrange those flowers. Maybe. Dang. This one is, like, really obtuse. This is that old woman did teach us a lesson. Man, without getting too abstract, I feel like the like origami heart is the way to go.
How about this?
Okay, good.
No puzzle can stop Layton's apprentice.
Lovely answer. It was him, all right. He made a heart out of the magazine he was holding. Oh! That's much different than what I was thinking. Quite a creative gesture. There's no inspiration like true love. Okay. I never would have come up with that. You two are smart cookies when it comes to solving puzzles. I'll give you that. That compliment means all the more coming from a lady such as yourself, Florence. Do hope we run into each other again sometime. Now you're making me blush. You can sweet talk me if you like, but you should know I'm a married woman. Seems our friend here is taking a shine to you, Professor. Alright, we'll go ahead and call it an episode there. Hope you're all enjoying this as we try to figure out what's going on. I'm really hoping I get to go back and forth in time and like mess with things and change them. That would be awesome. So we'll see. Hopefully that's the thing. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.